Hey y'all, how's everyone doing? Well, I'm just going to be doing a makeup tutorial today. So I thought I'm just going to go ahead and get straight started. But I'm going to show you some things that I got in the process. So one of them is Huda Beauty's liquid concealer, luminous matte liquid concealer. Looks like this packaging. And we're going to start there, y'all. I forgot my coffee. I think I'll lose my mind. Ah! It's one of those days, I think. Yeah, I've had to restart because this monitor keeps flipping upside down. Woo, that's light. Okay, this is very cute packaging. You can see. And on the side it says the little hashtag. But you can see the Huda is almost like what's the words I'm looking for? These are words that escape me. Transparent, translucent, invisible. I don't know. But I will need a little mirror. So I'm going to use this mirror. This is a new palette that I got from Victoria Beckham. Came all the way from England. That's the only thing, y'all, is when you get something from overseas, you got to remember you have to pay import taxes and customs. I did not know. But this I didn't. Where did I get this? Did I get this from Bergdorf Goodman? I think so. So I didn't have to pay that. So maybe I'll just be quiet now and just do a tutorial for you. But look at it. It's so cute. Well, why don't I take this off? I think it's supposed to be a VB on that. But anyway. The color. It's kind of just a basic smoky eye palette. You know, it's got the shading to smoke. It's actually kind of a smoky brown color. So we'll see how it goes. It's not the cutest little palette, though. And look at the kind of tortoise shell look on it. I love it. See, I don't know if you can see the kind of brownish black mix and then the Victoria Beckham name. Okay, so let's just do this. Right now I'm going to put on the concealer. This looks extremely light, y'all. It's called Honey 1.7B. That's what I chose. Or that's what they said was best for me. We'll see. This looks so light. It almost looks like white. Oh, not so bad. And right about there. Both sides, there's enough on it that I don't need to re-dab it any. Kind of smells good. I'm going to go down in that wrinkle. Just down in it when you lighten it a little bit. I like to come down the nose a little bit. Sometimes I don't put on, lately, I have not been putting on a whole lot of extra foundation when I do this. I am going to use this for age spot covering because I also did get the what am I trying to say here? I also got the foundation, so I am going to use it. Otherwise, lately I have been using just my concealer, blending out where I needed the extra help, and then I'm not doing any more. But this is way too light. I can only do that in more of a peachy tone where it kind of doubles as makeup. Okay. I think that's all I'm going to do. What do you think? You think that's all you would do? Maybe a little bit out here for some brightness. Okay. We'll see how this goes. Don't it just look lovely? Lovely! Okay, here we go. Where's my concealer brush? Don't tell me I didn't bring my concealer brush. Don't tell me I didn't bring my concealer brush. Well, then we'll use the old human skin. And I will just use my finger here. Just really kind of spread it out. Come down the nose. What this basically does when you put some on your nose is it's just filling in pores. And that helps. It makes things look nicer. And also for me, lightening it sometimes just seems to make it look better. Okay, come around the nose there, come around the nose there. Just kind of fade it out. Just fade it out. Some back here. Let's just fade this a little bit. You just want to blend it a little bit. Because it's so light, I cannot let this be my makeup like I do some other concealer colors. But this will be good for just at least blending out so it doesn't have a little splotchy looks. Alright, and over here, we'll first come down to here. Go over. You know what I didn't do there is go over the lid, and I think I will do that over here. There we go. And just come down the side of the nose and kind of blend that back out underneath. Down where you got your little droopies. Kind of blend the age spot area out. What's your first impression? I gotta tell you, my first impression is this is pretty good. Not only for coverage, but also it seems to be a really good formula, y'all. Again, this is Huda Beauty's matte. What's it called? Luminous matte. Yeah, it's the luminosity that I'm noticing. You just kind of come up there on those little age spots, just kind of blend them in. You don't want to over blend, you want it to cover it. If you over blend, you're going to mess up the opportunity. Okay, so that's the look. Now we are going to use the new foundation. I hope I picked my right color on this. This is Shortbread 200B. And it's that kind of squared cubist look. Oh, it's kind of got an ombre effect. You know, it kind of ombres into black there. Very nice looking. So here's your little makeup look on your makeup table, if you do care about things like that. I have so many different foundations that I try. No is the answer. Okay, and I'm going to always hit the bottom of this and give it a good shake just to shake up that color. And I am just going to use a little bit at first because I have no idea what this is like. This is the Sigma Flathead Kabuki, the F80. I'm just going to put like 1 or 2 squirts. First we've got to get it to come up. Since it's new, there we go. Maybe 2 squirts once I actually got it up there. I think this little mirror will be fine. It'll just be fine. Okay, so I'm going to do kind of a swoop that way and a swoop that way. Wow, that's a lot of coverage. I didn't need that much, y'all. I mean, a lot of coverage. It's super wet. This is an interesting color, isn't it? Shortbread's kind of yellow. Might be good because of age spots that I'm doing that, though. I just got too much on the brush, though. So we're going to have to do this, but then use another brush to finish. Okay, we're going to get it on there good, though, first. Get on this side of your nose where that little crux is, and then also your nose holes. Blend away from it. Caution, mouth here and here. Now, because I'm wearing a white shirt, I'm not going down my neck. I'm simply going to blend this away. Okay, also I'm using the end of what's left. I'm staying away from the under eyes because we have the concealer there. There we go. I will blend that away, not down. And the reason is because I have a white collar and I don't want it all over my white collar. And I am going to do a little bit of the stamping effect that I do. It tends to make it look a little more finished. And then I'm just going to round out the forehead with what's left over. Actually, that was fine. I think I put too much on, though, to be honest. I do. Okay. What do y'all think of this color? Maybe I'll put a little down the middle. A little down the middle. So that's a look. What do you think? Seriously, it's so weird because you can't really tell. Oh, that should go to my... Oh, you know what? This. Let's smooth this out a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, it just will help kind of blend without adding the color. Because you don't want to have a line there. But I don't really want to go down my neck. I'm just going to kind of do just right there in the middle a little bit. Okay. Yeah, these brushes are really good for blending things out, I gotta say. And this is my, what's it called? Power brush. Who's it by? My Makeup Brush Set. And this is the Power Brush. And I agree, it's really good at just really blending. You know what? It's kind of taking it off. So now what it leaves behind is the makeup in the holes. So I am going to have to add some back, or that's going to look like yellow polka dots. Yeah, I'm going to add some back. And it doesn't want to, y'all. So that's the look. So it kind of sinks into my pores. Is that a good thing? I don't know. What do y'all think? What do you think of the look? So that's that. Now I want to do, let's do some eye makeup, y'all. Come on. Let's put this on. Alright, so I'm going to use some of the white. Tap off. And we will put this under the brow. Just blend it right under the brow. Get that little kind of highlighted look under the brow. And then I'm also going to put in the inner corner real good and sweep it across the lid. Kind of on the edge as well, just so that it has something to blend into. Under the brow. The edge and down. So again, let's do straight in here. It's mostly matte. There's no real shimmer to this, just so you know. But I do want it to lighten up around the eye. There. A little bit more. There. So that's the lightening effect that we wanted to do. Alright, now let's do a transition color. And we're going to use the E50 large fluffy brush for that. See, it's got kind of a large and wider. Putting it up against my cheek so you can see it. And also see the size compared to my nose. Anyway, I'm just going to use this middle color. It's kind of like a gray. So that'll be, should be a good transition color. It's a little bit darker gray, didn't it? It looked lighter in the palette. Do you see? That looks much lighter. That gray right there, to me, than what I've got on my skin. What do y'all think? But it's a good transition color, I will say that. So you go from the white brow down and then right under the front of the brow to transition this area. Again, right in front and then over. There we go. There. Alright, and then we're going to use a tapered blending brush, just any kind of pointed blending brush. And I'm going to use this next kind of a brown gray, which we would call what? Taupe. Start the outer V coming straight down from out here, straight down. See how that makes a line, and then when you go up, it makes a V, like a sideways V. And then you're just going to kind of open your eye up and keep the